Mary.
And Emma.
Leave a address, like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below, you all. And thank
please
you so
subscribe,
much.
you guys. We are at 2,800 subscribers.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you guys
So,
for watching, viewing, commenting. We love you all, and we appreciate the love.
Thumbs up. Yes. 2,800.
Yes. Wow. We did that. But yes, you guys, today we are going to be talking about the beautiful ladies of Belle Collective and their drama with their men. Let's just talk about Leticia and Glenn. Listen, when that man said that my child is not going to grow up in a household where both the parents aren't there, I took it as a threat.
I know. That's what it sounded like to
Because
me.
my thing is, you already know this is a situation.
Yes.
Like where, because it was kind of like he wasn't giving her an option. He was like, it's not going to happen. You already know. And then he was like, oh, so I will not grow up like that because my son will not grow up like that, right? Mm-hmm. But my thing is, one, you did not do everything. If you actually really cared, you would not have been cheating, putting your weenie out there, talking to other women. She gave you a second chance. She brought you back in just for you to spit in her face and to go cheat on her again, right?
And still hollering at those women after she told you not to get in on their DMs. You're still doing that. And you know something? This is not the first or second time that this has happened. This man has stayed cheating on Leticia. Yeah. You cannot tell me that he has not. He has been staying cheating on her. And she has just reached that space where she's saying it, publicly.
Yeah, because I mean, they're on this forum. But now it's like you want to tell me, oh, you can't go and be in an apartment. You better go sleep on the couch. All of this sounds like a threat to me. Yeah. And she has put up with it all this time. And then I am so happy she got up. Ooh, I was like, yes, girl. She did not sit there. She got up. And don't waste your time. What did he say? They change when they get a little money. They get money, huh? There was so much understated venom in that. Like, this is someone, Leticia, you have to be careful of. I was not surprised that they had a cop car out there and they showed it. And I'm sure people who are watching this are like genuinely afraid and concerned. Yeah, for sure. For Leticia. Genuinely. And Marie talking to Leticia, I felt like Marie was actually trying to tell Leticia. Trying to warn her. I've been there. I know what this looks like. I know how it ends. And I know how it ends. And she's like, well, I don't want her to be... looked at it as though Marie was being re-traumatized. Leticia... Girl, bye. It's like the light bulb does not light above her head sometimes. I don't know what's going on with her. Or maybe she just maybe she just smashes it. Maybe it's my choice. Or maybe she's doing what I used to do, put my head in the sand like an ostrich and put my butt out. I'm legally blind. Okay, or put on some rose-colored glasses. I did that too. But, and then, Marie, why are you letting Leticia fix you up? She is in no position to be fixing you up with nobody. She's not even in the vibration. She can, no. My thing is, the person I would have asked is probably Keisha, because it seems like she's actually in a decent relationship with her husband. He seems loyal, and it seems like she's in a good place, right? But not Latrice with an abusive husband, not Marie, not Leticia, not Tamra, who's with a guy 20 years and you pushing 60 with somebody who hasn't given you not even a promise ring. You ain't a good place, sis. I think she's in her 30s, actually. Or early 40s. How? When they said they've been together for like 16 years or something. Yeah, I think maybe she's in her early 40s. She started with him when she was, I don't know. Anyway. But she looks good, though. I mean, she looks good, but I'm just saying, like, you can't really look at any of these women who aren't in healthy relationships and ask them. You can't ask her to go set you up. The only person to look at to set you up, Marie, is some Akeisha, and we knew that, and that's why when you went there, and then you're here talking about NDA, which I totally agree with, but look at Leticia saying how, well, I mean, somebody may not want to sign an NDA when he taking her to Chick-fil-A. Marie, you are a millionaire. You don't need to be around nobody who on a first date doesn't understand about NDAs. He doesn't even live that life that NDAs required. And then the man had a full grill. You spend all that money on the grill, but you can't go spend money, get your teeth fixed and look white. Like, my thing is also, I feel like... Player. Is that someone who's even mature? I don't want to talk about that fool. And he's like, what foolery did he say? If you life's all a game or something. Yeah, if either get played or be the player. Anyway. Yes. It was just the degeneracy was on all-time high. And my thing is, if you women...
The dust, I could barely see him for the dust that surrounded him.
My issue also is, why do we women... Like, and I don't even want to say all women, but it just seems like black women. It's like, you know... Immediately you have put her standards. It's like you have already decided, okay, her standards need to be in the trash can.
Yeah.
Because she's a multi-millionaire. She's not going to have somebody who's going to have all these things.
Yeah.
If you people are millionaires as you say you are, how do you not have men around you who are also millionaires?
That's where you need.
That don't make no sense.
You need to go where they are.
You need to go where they be, hanging out, the restaurants they go to, all this stuff. You do not have to go and get some bum and build him up.
How many times have we said on this? Chick-fil-A, really?
Chick-fil-A is a great place.
Leticia,
great, very high class.
Chick-fil-A's food and all that. But no, don't take me on a first date to some Chick-fil-A.
I'm sorry, you can't afford me. We can't be together. I'm not gonna go date the bus driver. I don't care. I ain't nothing wrong with bus drivers, but I'm sorry.
No.
If we aren't in the same tax bracket, I'm not going to waste my time, because every time a woman try to build up a man, I guarantee you 100% it always fails. You know why? Because a man get on, he remembers that you remembered him when he was a bum, and he needs to go be with a woman who don't have that horrible memory that he be thinking about. So no woman should be in the business of building up a man. No. So do not go get with the bum.
Build yourself up, not a man, not somebody else.
A grown man who is created to protect, provide, profess, all that stuff.
But
right?
You know something? The fact that you went,
the fact that she even put her on a date just says how she thinks about her.
First of all, I'll just say, Leticia, you and I in any position. I'm sorry.
Well, I wouldn't have said that, because that would make me trigger her.
You know why? Okay. But then,
you don't want to get upset,
you see who she chose, though. A guy who called player. And when Marie called her...
I'm sorry, I would not even called her. I would not even said anything.
She did not seem perturbed about it.
She thought that's what she deserved.
Well, I mean, you know, he called himself player, but, you know, he not blah, blah, blah. I was just like... But this is what happens. I would just say, look, boo-boo, you focus on yourself. Don't try to set me up. You really are not in a position to set me up with nobody, because you're... coming anyway.
Didn't Maya Angelou say that when somebody tells you who they are, believe them?
The first time. He said he's a player. He said life is a game. He said,
and if you continue to stay, he's gonna be like, oh, this girl, she really thinks she really dumb. She's staying with me. Because my thing is, men will put out feelers to see if you are going to take the bait, or if you're going to be one of those women where you have your standards and your boundaries.
And of course he signed the NDA. You know why? He said, oh, she got it like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he probably thinks that, you know, she will want to be with him.
I'm sorry, if I saw him, I actually would have walked out the building. You ain't signed no NDA.
He is not much to look at.
I'm sorry, a man who has gold teeth in his mouth.
Either. I don't know what Leticia was thinking. You know,
obviously in a horrible place in her life. If I have a friend
who sets me up like that,
I wouldn't even call her. I would not even call you to give you an update.
Begin to rethink our friendship.
Of course.
Because what do you think of me to set me up with someone like that? Like, what kind of stuff is this? That means you don't want good for my life, really. The man is literally called player. That he calls himself.
The man looked like a bum.
I don't know where Leticia found. Leticia? Who are you going around? Who are these people? Probably Glenn's friend.
Sounds about right, because he also is Glenn. A bum. Oh, I built her up, but you ain't got nothing of your own. Okay.
I know.
Well, I don't know if he does or not. Let me not come alive.
How do they do that, though? How do you build someone up and then you ain't got nothing?
Because usually when women build men up, they have their self together. They help build them up.
They still continue, right?
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Anywho.
The math ain't mathing.
It's not mathing, girl. How about what Latrice? Latrice has just decided, I am going to continue to stab Soguchi in the back. I'm going to be friends with Selena, who I've not seen Latrice with Selena, but all of a sudden Selena is her good friend now. Selena used to date Cliff. That was a wow for me.
And that also was the ex-wife of
JJ. And I'm like, Latrice, why are you...
Latrice also is not in a good place in her life.
No, but she's just trying to be petty with Soguchi. Latrice, you already got the building, right? You did you, girl, right? Things are going well for you. You don't need to continue to try to stab Soguchi in the back. It's not necessary.
I just think
you should be happy. You already got the building, right?
Yeah.
You didn't use her as an agent, right? Yeah. So, like, what is the problem now? Is it what? Because Suguchi is being lukewarm. She said Suguchi has been lukewarm towards her. That's when you go and talk to your friend. You don't go do petty stuff.
Right.
It's too petty, man.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too petty. Like, if you guys were really that good friends, you go talk to Suguchi and be like, hey, you know something? I feel bad, you know, our friendship, you're lukewarm towards me.
Yeah.
I didn't mean anything by it. I just really wanted my business. And because you're such a good friend, I didn't want to hurt your feelings or whatever.
Absolutely.
Now it's turned left. But you don't go and add, like, what
insult to injury.
Yes. That's the, like, come on, Latrice. This is the time, especially with stuff going on with you and Cliff, this is the time that you can really use some good friends.
A good community to help you get out of this marriage.
You need a good community. And Suguchi seems like an all right person. You know what I'm saying? She seems like she was loyal to you. Like, don't just be so quick to bump up whatever and go hang out with someone who used to date your husband.
Also, that event went left. Apparently, Selena and Suguchi got into a whole fight just because they weren't speaking.
Because Selena went up to Tambra, who was speaking to, who was in, you know, talking to, what's her name, Selena,
right,
and like hug Tambra. Before Suguchi can even catch her breath, Selena is already like, you don't see someone else standing here. That's where it started.
And she's like, well, you didn't speak to me at the baby shower. She said, well, I had so much effing stuff to... As soon as you start cussing, I got to remove myself from the situation. Because we're having a conversation. Why are you cussing at me again? Ooh, that's when you have to actually walk away. Because I'm sorry, when you cuss, I feel like it's a little bit, like, it's a little aggressive. Especially if you're just having a conversation.
Her daughter was there. Selena's daughter was there.
And then you're fighting each other.
So now you all are fighting in front of the children.
It's
and the kids have to go to the house with the father. You know, so this is a thing. Yeah. That's why, man, these relationships, man. That's why when these relationships go left, it is such a mess. It's such a mess. But the only way it's not a mess, like when you look at, what's that guy's name? Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
And Demi Moore. You know, they are still friends and... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you guys have to put aside a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Just to have peace in the family.
Right.
Because I feel bad for the daughter to see the mom. You know, the daughter, of course, is going to take the mom's side regardless.
Of course, that's
like, you're attacking and hitting my mom or whatever. I hope he didn't go into a huge fight. From what we saw for the preview, it's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
It is going to be a mess. Maybe Selena and Suguchi have to have a talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, they gotta have a talk one-on-one. You guys see each other, say hi.
Yeah.
So Gucci, even if she doesn't say hi to you, pass by and say hi. Because at the end of the day, JJ, her children come to your house. You know, like, they are half-sisters with your daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you all have to somehow
make it work.
If she is being petty and immature, you just... turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
When you see her, it doesn't take anything from you to just say hi to this woman. It really takes nothing from you.
Yeah.
But you going to Tambra, hugging her, and ignoring Suguchi, it's kind of petty. But Selena also, like, someone doesn't say hi to you. What was that about? You don't see me standing here.
Yeah.
You came at her left, and so she
my
was
thing
like...
is, I feel like to me, it's always kind of cringy, like, whenever I see adults fighting. I mean, anybody fighting. Like, even if I saw like a teenager fighting, like, I just feel like it's so odd, and then you're in your heels.
It took me a while to watch, because I remember I started watching The Real Housewives of Orange County. That was the first Real Housewives I ever watched in my life.
Real Housewives of Atlanta was the first one for me.
So I was watching this Real Housewives of Orange County. And I remember just feeling like, is this a new thing? Seeing women in their 40s fighting. It was so bizarre to me. You know, like, why are they fighting?
Thing is, I don't want to get harmed. You come scratching my face up. I'm sorry. I'm going to be just like a Karen.
I'll be like Jennifer.
Hello?
You know, Jennifer in Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
I will be calling the
police, yes.
And lawyer up. And yes, you will be going to jail.
My thing is, I don't get how people fight and then also they be throwing like the wine glasses. You get glass on me. I'm sorry. I think I'm just too scared. Or maybe I'm just a punk. Like, I can't be
I'm not doing all of that. Like... I probably will try to diffuse any situation from ever going there.
I will walk away. Like, if you call me a scaredy cat, that's fine. Yeah. But you ain't finna mess up this space, honey.
If you come, yeah, I gotta do self-defense. I have to self-defense. But apart from that, like, miss me with all that arguing and going back and forth.
And heels. You could break your ankle.
It's like
My
every
God.
event is some drama.
My thing is, why have these events?
Because they need to get together to fight.
My thing, I think, is so ghetto for you to spend money on an event just for you to ruin it. That's the dumbest thing. That will always be so dumb to me. Like, I just don't get it.
This was Leticia's event,
about her
right?
wigs.
So why do you even invite Selena?
You made it small and intimate.
Gucci was going to be there.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our opinion on how Belle Collective.
You guys have to get to a place where you can see each other
and be civilized.
You see the ex of whoever and just say hi, and it doesn't take anything from you.
Because you're the wife.
It doesn't take anything from you to say hello.
Yeah.
Even if they're not wanting to say hello. That's why I kind of like, what's her name? Melody.
Yeah.
You know, Melody tries to be civilized.
Yeah. Oh, we have to talk about Melody too. Yeah. All right, y'all.
Sometimes, because I do remember that little thing at Destiny's place.
Yeah, y'all.
With Miss Wonder. But for the most part, she tries to be civilized.
Yes, y'all. But
it might be fake, but at least she tries. That's all. We must be civilized. We must
be civilized.
Anywho.
Yes, y'all. But it's Mary.
And Alma.
We invite y'all to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below. Bye.